Hey guys, Bushcraft 412. Let's talk real quick about hunting clothing. Now, a lot of people waste a lot of money on hunting clothing, guys, so I want to give you a couple tips on how to get stuff on the cheap and just how simple and how easy it can be to pick some of this stuff up. Now, for your hunting clothing, depending on what you're doing, if you're going to be bow hunting or rifle or shotgun, typically you're going to want some camo clothing and some blaze orange clothing. Blaze orange is an absolute must during the gun seasons. Now here in New York, there's never been a bow hunting fatality, so I feel it's completely safe to do head-to-toe camo during bow season. But during rifle season, that's not the case. We have a handful of fatalities every year from it, so I do wear blaze orange. My blaze orange is actually being washed right now, but we're going to talk a little bit about how I use it. Now, first of all, I have a mix between waterproof clothing and regular clothing. Now, for example, here's a pair of pants. These are insulated pants. They're a poly cotton blend, and they're oversized. And I got them oversized because I want to wear them over, maybe multiple layers. These are something I wear when it's really, really cold out. They're good to, I've worn well below zero during the late hunting season, and not too shabby. But then I also have this right here, which is a pair of very thin waterproof pants. Oh yeah, these ones here, I got these for $7. In the off season, lots of times in the middle of winter, like January, February, if you search online, you can find there's a lot of sites like Cabela's and Sportsman's Guide that will sell camo clothes very deeply discounted. So I ended up getting these for $7, plus the shipping might have been like $6 or $7, so maybe like a $15 pair of pants. These ones here I actually bought out of a store. They were $29. I think I got them at an end of the year sale. So I have one that's a poly cotton blend, very thick, insulated, one that's waterproof. So I make sure I have that out. If it's going to be a rainy day, I make sure I wear the waterproof ones. I have one more pair, I think they're in the wash right now, that are just like Wrangler jeans. Those are something I use during bow season. They're not waterproof, they're not insulated, but they're something when on those 50, 60 degrees I'll wear. Likewise, I do have a waterproof rain jacket, and this one has more of this is actually from duck hunting kind of pattern. You can see, but some of the places I hunt are actually farms, and they do have a lot of kind of corn, and that matches in really well on the farms, so I tend to use that. I really actually like it's one of my favorite. It breathes very well, so it never gets too hot in hunting season. And then I have a fleece top. Having fleece is really good for the colder hunting season. Fleece is a great insulator and works really good. So this is actually a scent control top. It's got that lining in it for scent control, and I like that. And that one I think I paid maybe like $29 for it at kind of an end of the year sale. This one here I believe I got from Cabela's. I believe it was $19.99. Another kind of, I got a lot of stuff end of the year sale. This is a I forgot the name of the retailer, but this I actually got for about $11. This is a nylon long sleeve t-shirt with a pocket, and I got that for around $12. I'm gonna have to look up who the retailer is on that, but it's just a very nice thin nylon shirt, good for those warm days or good to wear under a heavier jacket. So once again, a nice little budget item. I have a kind of a compression shirt. This I got from Sportsman Guide. I believe it was about $9.99 towards the end of the year. This is just one of those like mesh style hunting shirts, long sleeve. Got it from a Bass Pro in the middle of summer on a clearance rack for I think $5.99. Very good for bow hunting season, those dry bow hunting days. So if you shop around, you can easily get deals in the off season. It's the best way to buy hunting clothes. I just cannot bear to spend like $100 on a jacket. So I think it's a real good idea, guys. Have a good thick insulated pair. Well, depends on where you live. If you don't, I guess if you're down in Texas, you don't need a pair of winter pants, but a good waterproof top and bottom are a must. I think a good fleece layer is a must. A good thermal nylon layer, and maybe this is actually cotton. Real good for just nice warm days. But I like to vary the materials depending on the weather, because here in New York, hunting season, you could have a 60-degree nice warm day that's sunny, or you could have 30 degrees and freezing rain, or you could have 0 degrees and snow. You never know what you're going to get, so I like to vary it up here. I also have over here are my Gators, just plain black cheapos, $19.99 at like a Gander Mountain. Nothing special, but they're waterproof and they work. I got some hats and gloves up there on top. The rest are in the washer right now. Another big plus is to always have, and I wash my camo bandanas in the scent-free stuff, and I leave them up here so I don't get mixed in with other stuff. Always good. Another good thing is to have reversible clothing, like this hat here that's camo and orange. It's a good idea because if you're out there hunting and say somebody comes in your area, you can flip that around and at least they'll know, they'll be able to see you, especially during bow season. And another little thing I have back here in the corner is I have a bunch of camping clothing, which are cheap. Like this is a cheap raincoat I got from like a Kmart or something like that. It was like 10 bucks. Here's a cheap like Champion what is it, like a wind jacket that was I think like 7 bucks at like one of those discounters. And I use these as underclothing lots of times when I'm hunting, or travel clothing. If I'm going to be hiking, a mile into my hunting spot, lots of times I will put this big thick heavy thing in my backpack so I don't get sweaty, and just wear maybe something like this windbreaker. And these all get washed once a season in the scent-free stuff. And back here a little further, I've got like this is a like a polyester hoodie, which is something else. Another nice kind of thing to wear as underwear. There's a nylon camp shirt that I can wear underneath, or even wear it just as part of my hunting gear, because it's actually real nice and real cool. Here's some cheap camo. I got this at a like an urban clothing store, something you would I guess the city kids will wear, is this urban camo, I guess, is in. But I saw it and they had it on sale for like 7 bucks. So I picked up a sweater and a hoodie, and it cost me less than 20 bucks. And they are actually a poly cotton blend, thermal. So these are actually, they dry very well. I've actually gotten them soaked before, and they dry up pretty good for being poly cotton. But these are really good for, I've used this for like snow camo. But, it was an Urban Outfitter kind of store, and cost me a couple of bucks, and it's in the hunting rotation. Let's see if we can reach back here. We got a couple more. That's just a like a Columbia fleece. It's kind of an orange color, so I will wear this sometimes during hunting season, because it is that kind of orange color. It sticks out in the woods, especially if I know there might be a lot of people around. But a lot of times I'll wear something like this, and then wear, maybe one of these over top of it, But that's something I'll often wear as a middle layer, Because to tell you what, guys, all you really need in camo is your outer layer. You don't need to have a thermal, a middle, and then an outer layer all in camo. I only keep the outer layer as camo. We got a like a poly cotton shirt here. This is like a poly cotton work shirt in red. Red's a real good color for deer. They don't see it very well, and that's another nylon kind of camp shirt. So some of that stuff there is stuff I use while I'm camping or hunting or fishing, but right here is that. And then what I often do is I always try to bring orange with me, even if it's just like an orange baseball cap or gloves or something. You should always have some orange, because if you are hunting and you get lost, you may appreciate that extra visibility. But it's good to have all different kinds of stuff for all different kinds of weather. But there it is, the hunting clothing, minus the blaze orange, which is in the washer dryer. So hope you enjoyed.